Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, peep game. All right, man. I just want to talk about the Versace code. You know, in case you guys don't know what the Versace code is. Versace is under a lawsuit due to the fact that they had codes for specific ethnic groups whenever they entered some of their stores. Now, the store that's in particularly under fire is the store in Livermore, California. Livermore, California is a city that's maybe about 25 minutes outside of Oakland. And basically what happened is whenever a black customer walked in, they would yell out this code word. And the code word was D410, if I'm not mistaken. Now, let me tell you a story that's just going to trip you out. Now, this Versace store is at a outlet mall. It's at the same outlet mall where I had that incident with Gucci. Now, in case you guys don't know, I went into a Gucci store a couple of years ago. Basically, I was going to buy some Gucci sneakers, and basically the lady came at me like I couldn't afford the shoes. She just instantly walked over there. I'm looking at the shoes and say, oh, those shoes are $400. So basically, to make a long story short, she pissed me off. I knew she was coming at me with the, oh, this dude can't afford these shoes. He's a window shopper. So basically, to make a long story short, I bought some shoes just to show I could afford them. Walked out the door, turned right back around, walked in and asked for my money back and made them give me my money back. But this Versace store is a couple of doors down from the Gucci store. I don't know. Maybe it's something in that area. I don't know. Maybe it's called Racist Alley or whatever the case may be. But yes, they had a code word for black people. Now here's a very funny story. Me and Ben Saucy Boxing, by the way, subscribe to Ben Saucy Boxing's channel. We happen to be at that mall in Livermore. And me and Ben Saucy Boxing, we had both grabbed some stuff from Zach's. So we just walking around. Went into the Nike outlet, didn't like what they had at the Nike outlet. Went into the Gucci store. Now, this is before all that stuff with Gucci happened. But I had that incident with Gucci. And I kind of wasn't feeling Gucci ever since I had that incident. So, I say they go to Versace store. And I say, let's go in there. And being Saucy Boxing, he kind of didn't want to go in there. But we decided to go up in there. So, as soon as we got up in there, we come through the door and you hear somebody say that code word, D410. Soon as me and Ben Saucy Boxing walk in. So, I'm kind of like, why did she say that? And then Ben Saucy Boxing said, hey, he kind of said to them, he was like, hey, what do that mean? Does that let people know black people in there? So we looked at each other. So I just looked at a shirt or something. Then we walked out of there. So Ben Saucy Boxing said, what was up with that? And I kind of was like, I don't know. And he joked like, he said, was that some kind of code that let him know black people was in the store? Boy, was he ever right. So, look what happens a couple of years later. They literally had a code for when black people came in. You remember that scene from Don't Be a Menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood? When Marlon and Sean Wayans walk in, and as soon as they walk in the store, you hear niggas. Well, Versace might as well have done that. At the end of the day, I just want to tell black people, we need to make our own clothes, and we need to start consuming from each other. Because at the end of the day, this isn't no coincidence. Basically, Versace and Gucci and a lot of them high-end, so-called high-quality clothes, they just don't want us wearing their clothes. Now, I know some clown gonna come on here and say, oh, well, they gave Tupac some stuff. Well, that was 20 years ago. And that was well over 20 years ago. Things are different now. Okay? At the end of the day, you see all these rappers endorsing these high-end products, but then it's funny, these high-end companies really don't like the idea of us rocking their shit and promoting it. They making it very clear. Now I know somebody gonna listen to this, and this is going to go over their head, and they gonna make excuse, hey, you do you. But as far as Versace go, Versace won't ever get a penny of my money. At the end of the day, Ben Saucy Boston said something that was true. He said you can protest everything, which you can't. But at the same time, you can make your presence felt. And when it comes to Versace, we don't need no Versace. That ain't a necessity. You don't need it. Doesn't make a difference in your life. This your boy Town Biz. I'm out.